a English literature class, and I am going to begin the first scene of act number 4. Act number 4, scene number 1 of your favorite drama called Merchant of Venice. So I have written here, where does the scene take place? It is in Venice. Venice, a court of justice. Why are we in the court of justice? It is because Antonio has been accused of his forfeiture. He has been accused that he has failed to keep to the terms of the bond he had signed to the Duke called Sila. So he has been arrested and he has been taken to the court. So when the drama in when this scene begins, who all are present is, the first are the Magnificos, and Magnificos are the noblemen present in the court who will assist the Duke to take important decisions. Then you have Antonio, the accused. He has been accused of keeping to the terms of the bond which he has signed to Sila. We have Bassanio, who has returned back after successfully marrying Portia. Now he is present there in the court, and why is he there is because he has come to save the life of his dearest friend Antonio. Graciano, Salario are the friends. They all are present there to see the proceedings of the witness, to keep themselves as a witness to the proceedings taking place in a court of justice in Venice. So this is the background, and under this background you need to understand this particular scene. So just imagine a courtroom, the Duke is sitting, the accused person Antonio is standing there, and then there are a lot of friends. They have come to witness and see what judgment is taken in the case of Antonio. I shall begin the text now. The Duke is the first person to ask a question to Antonio. The Duke says, "What is Antonio here?" As if he doesn't recognize. Antonio says, "Ready, so please your grace." So I have already come here. I am already present in front of you. Duke says, "I am sorry for thee. I am feeling very, very bad for you." Why? "Thou art come to answer a stony adversary. You have come here to face a hard-hearted man." Adversary means enemy. And why is adversary stony? Adversary is stony because this adversary is Sila, and his heart is as hard as a stone. There is no feeling of mercy. He is not showing even a dram of mercy. And because of this reason, Antonio is said to have come there to face a stony adversary. An inhuman rage incapable of pity. This phrase describes Sila. What kind of person is Sila? And what kind of person Antonio has come to face? He has come to face as a person who knows no mercy. It is said that Sila is an inhuman wretch. Wretch is a destroyer. Sila knows nothing about construction. He has come here to destroy. Why is Sila said to be a destroyer? Because he is seeking a life. He has come here with an intention to kill Antonio. So because of that reason, the very demand that a pound of flesh means he is trying to be a cause to somebody's death. So Sila is an inhuman wretch, incapable of pity. He cannot show any pity. Void and empty means completely free. His heart is completely free of any mercy, any pity. He cannot show because he does not have any, even in the minute quantity, he does not have these elements in his heart. From any dram of mercy, that dram means smallest quantity. Sila in his heart does not have even a small quantity of mercy. That's the reason why he is asking this grievous penalty of 1 pound of flesh. Antonio says, I have heard your grace have taken great pains to qualify his rigorous course, but since he stands obdurate, and that no lawful means can carry me out of his envy's reach, I do oppose my patience to his fury, and am armed to suffer with a quietness of spirit the very tyranny and rage of his. So Antonio is discouraged. In this particular scene, Antonio is discouraged. He knows that there is no power in the decree of any country, especially in Venice, following which his life can be saved. He has given up on his life. He says, I have heard, but he is, even at this moment, he is very, very thankful to the Duke, because he had heard somewhere that the Duke had gone to Rhenock to request him to allay his heart. The Duke had personally requested Rhenock to spare the life of Antonio, to forgive him, to let him have a life. And for that, Antonio expresses his thankfulness to the Duke. Antonio says, I have heard your grace had taken great pains to qualify. To qualify means to make moderate his rigorous course. His means Rhenock's, rigorous course means hard demand. Proceedings, hard demand. But since he stands obdurate, who stands obdurate? Rhenock stands obdurate. Obdurate means adamant, obstinate. In simple terms, we can say jungali. He stands obdurate, and that no lawful means can carry me. Carry me means protect me. And I know that lawfully I cannot be saved out of his envy's clutch. Envy's reach. Envy's reach means clutches. From the clutch, like the animal. Once a prey falls to the clutch of an animal, it's very difficult to free itself. Similarly, he has fallen into the clutch of Rhenock, and no law in land can save him, save his life. But he is very thankful to the Duke, because he has come to know that the Duke even requested Rhenock to spare the life of Antonio. And I am armed to suffer. Armed means prepared. And I am prepared to suffer. I am prepared to die with a quietness of spirit, quietly, without accusing anybody. This line says that he is quietly ready to die. He does not want to accuse any other person responsible for his death. Was he dying for himself? Was he dying for his own fault? It was not his own fault for which he is facing this fate. If he is dying today, it is because of Bassanio. But he is not accusing Bassanio. He is not holding anybody responsible for his death. The very tyranny and rage of his rage is the anger. I am going to face the anger of Rhenock patiently, without holding anybody responsible for my death. Then Rhenock is not present now. Remember, till now Rhenock is not present. Then the Duke says, go on and call the Jew into the court. This Jew is reference to Rhenock. Go on, the Duke orders his servant, and he sends one of them to go outside and call the Jew Rhenock into the court. Salerio says he is ready at the door. Rhenock was so eagerly waiting for this particular moment to come in his life that he had, without being summoned, he had already been waiting at the door. And he, on hearing these words of Duke, he started coming towards the Duke. My lord. Then Rhenock enters. The Duke says, make room. Make room means give some place for Rhenock to stand in this courtroom, and let him stand before our face, because he had to face many questions from us. Then he asked Rhenock, the world thinks, and I think so too, that thou but leadest this fashion of thy malice to the last hour of act. And then it is thought, thou shalt show thy mercy and remorse more strange then is thy strange apparent cruelty. And where thou now exactest the penalty, which is a pound of this poor man's flesh, thou wilt not only lose the forfeiture, but tossed with human gentleness and love, forgive a moiety of the principal. So once again, the Duke is making a request to Shylock. He is trying to convince Shylock that it is not good to take a pound of flesh from a living man and be a cause to somebody's death. Duke says, first tries to praise Shylock, and he says that Shylock, the whole thing, and I also am of the same opinion, that thou but leadest this fashion of thy malice. Leadest means you lead such a life where you demand the malice. Malice means cruelty. Malice means cruelty. We have seen that when you demand something, you are very, very cruel. Whenever you have to collect something, whenever you have to demand something, you demand with in a harsh manner. You are very cruel. And you are adamant till the last moment, to the last hour of act, till the last moment, you are very, very hard and very strict on your demand. And then it is thought thou shalt show thy mercy and remorse more strange. And then all of a sudden, you have in the past started showing some mercy. This is the way Shylock has led his life. When he demands something very strongly, he demands, very hard and cruel he is, till the last hour. But all of a sudden, he starts showing some mercy. And that is quite strange. That surprises everybody. Then is thy strange apparent cruelty. Then is thy strange apparent cruelty. So that cruelty is expected, and you become very, very soft. And where thou now exactest the penalty. Exactest means you are ready to draw that penalty. Now that's the first instance. Okay, Shylock used to be very, very hard on anybody till the last moment. But at the last moment, on many occasions, he has shown his mercy. He has shown his favor. Okay. Now come to this case. In this case, your demand is very, very cruel. You are demanding your penalty in a very, very cruel manner, which is a pound of this poor merchant's flesh. And your demand, as everybody knows, is 1 pound of flesh of this merchant Antonio. We believe and we expect that thou will not only lose the forfeiture, we believe, we expect from you that he will not only give up the forfeiture. Forfeiture is a pound of flesh. We expect that because we have seen you earlier, no? Very hard, but at the last moment you have been soft. You have pardoned. In the similar manner, in this case also you are very hard. You are demanding with great malice, cruelty. But at this moment, we believe that you will stop asking what you have been demanding from Shylock, because you will be tossed with human gentleness and love. He will allow your heart to generate some gentleness, and you will be tossed with that gentleness, and you will show some mercy to Antonio. And because of this, we believe he will forgive a moiety of the principal. Moiety means a portion, a part of the principal. We believe that he will forgive a moiety of the principal, glancing an eye of pity on his losses. Glancing means considering. Considering the big losses which Antonio recently had to suffer, considering all those big losses, he will allow your heart to generate some feelings of pity and kindness, and he will stop asking the forfeiture from this man. That have so late, so huddled on his back. That have so late means recently, huddled means accumulated. Recently, a big load has been accumulated on the back of Antonio. And what is this load? This load is all the losses which Antonio had to bear. And what are the losses? All the ships of Antonio's are miscarried. Miscarried means lost. All the ships of Antonio's are all lost. And this has caused him a big loss. All these losses have recently huddled on the back of Antonio. They have all accumulated on the back of Antonio. Enough to press a royal merchant down. Enough means enough. What is enough? Those big losses. Those losses are so big that they are enough to press a royal merchant down. Press a royal merchant. Press means to discourage, to suppress beyond recovery. The loss is so big that it is enough to suppress even a successful businessman. And pluck commiseration of his estate. Pluck commiseration. Pluck means draw. Commiseration means pity. Considering the big loss, he will draw some pity from brassy bosoms. Brassy bosom means hard heart. Your heart is hard, but considering the big losses of Antonio, we believe he will draw some pity from your heart and show the same to him. And rough hearts of flint. Flint is stone. Your heart is as hard as the stone. But considering the big loss, he will draw out some pity and show the same to Antonio. From stubborn Turks and Tatars, never trained to office of tender courtesy. Indirectly, Shylock is being compared with the Turks and the Tatars. These are the ancient warriors. These were uncultivated and uncivilized, you can say. They knew only to slay, to kill, to destroy. They were the people who never knew any love, pity, kindness. Shylock is being compared with the Turks and Tatars. The way he had been demanding a pound of flesh from a living man, he was behaving like a Turk and Tatar. But Duke says that considering the big loss Antonio recently had to bear, we believe that he will not behave like Turks and Tatars, and he will draw out some pity from your hard heart, the heart which was made of flint, stone, and he will show some pity to Antonio. We all expect a gentle answer to you. So please give a gentle answer. Not only answer, but a gentle answer. Why gentle? Because they all were expecting a favorable answer. An answer that would favor Antonio. An answer that will save the life of Antonio and allow Antonio to live a life. So dear children, this is line number 1 to 35. We have completed line number 1 to 35. We will stop here. Remaining of this. These are very lengthy scene. So maybe every day, not every day, but in every video clip, I will be sending 30 to 40 lines, and then we'll try to complete. So thank you. Study well and keep yourself safe.